Goldie, Goldie.
Hello everybody, Napkin99 here, and welcome back to the Pixelmon Let's Play series. So between episodes here, I've gotten a little bit more done. I actually managed to finally get my Silk Touch pick that I've been wanting, so I can use an Ender Chest now without it breaking every time. And you can also see in my party that I've caught 3 new legendaries. We've got Necrozma, who's quite large. We've got Eternatus, who is even bigger. And surprisingly, this guy's only ordinary size, so I'm interested to see how big he'd be at enormous. And we've got Cubfu, who is quite a bit smaller. So we can actually evolve Cubfu into Urshifu. All we have to do is right click him on either one of these scrolls. This is the Scroll of Waters and the Scroll of Darkness. Depending on which one we use it on, it'll change his form to something different. So I'm not too sure which one I want to evolve him into, so you guys let me know in the comments which ones you want and we'll upgrade him into that. Also between episodes I managed to get another Master Ball from a legendary boss, so we've got 4 of those now in our Ender Chest. You'll also notice we have a Meowth in our party, and that's because he has this ability called Pickup. So after every battle there's a 10% chance he will pick up a random item. And I believe below level 50 it can only be tier 1 items. At level 50 plus he has a small chance of picking up tier 2 drops. And above 80 levels he has a 1% chance of picking up tier 3 items, which is kind of like your Master Balls and different orbs and stuff for legendaries. So the main focus of today's episode is going to be fossil Pokemon, so we're going to be going under the ocean here. First off, we're going to be collecting some of these glowy blocks down here, which are Waterstone Ores, so we can get a full suit of Waterstone armor. We already have 7 Waterstones, we need a total of 24, so it may take a little bit, but we can ride around on our Swampert for now to get these, and it should hopefully help us a little bit, because we can actually breathe underwater when we're riding him, so it'll help us a little bit. The only reason I wouldn't do it for the fossils is just because it's kind of hard to stay at a certain level. He kind of bobs up and down. You can't really take him lower easily. Oh, we just had a Latios spawn. Where's he at? There he is. Eventually I'll be a little more prepared, probably with something that has Memento and Imprison, so we can actually stop him from killing himself if he has that move. Well, he ran out of moves and used struggle, so we died. And he killed himself, so a lot of wasted Pokeballs for nothing. And now Latios has spawned, so let's see if we can get that. And he also ran out of moves and suffered the same fate as his partner. So now that we've got all of our 24 Waterstones, it's time to make this all into our Waterstone armor. Just like regular armor, just using the Waterstones instead. So when we equip all these, you'll see that we get this water breathing effect. So that means we can breathe infinitely underwater now. And also when we have all these pieces equipped, we get the walking speed bonus, so we're running really quick here. I think there's a shiny in the water there. Not a boss? Yeah, that's an actual shiny. Let's get that. Come here. Come here. Quick ball. Awesome, so we have 3 shinies now. Sweet. So I actually happen to have a Depth Strider 3 book, so we're going to go ahead and put that on these boots so that we can walk quicker underwater as well. So now we should be able to zoom around underwater pretty well. So what we're looking for are these fossil ores, and we can use the fortune pick on them. In this case we only happen to get one, but it will give you multiples, and you can get different kinds of fossils as well from each one. So we got like 3 different ones from this one here. So we are going to be looking for all 15 different kinds of fossils. So we may be running down here for a bit, and I'm going to try to get multiples of every one. But they're not too hard to find down in the ocean here. So it looks like we actually have an ocean monument right here, and our base is probably just a couple 100 blocks that way, so this one's actually pretty close. I'm surprised I never noticed it before. I must not have flown out this way. That's a big boy over there. So Diancie has just spawned, which means there must be a mine shaft below here somewhere. I really want to find that, but I don't know if we're going to be able to. We're going to try our best. I do actually know there was a cave that was over here, so maybe we'll try exploring through there first. I don't know if we're going to be able to get this one. Which is rather unfortunate, because that's quite a rare spawn. She only spawns in mine shafts in the morning. I think we might have gone too far anyways, so... that kind of sucks. Well, here's a mine shaft. We'll keep looking just in case. But I doubt she's still here. Yeah, she is probably all the way over here, unfortunately. Dang. Alright, so we're back at base here. I've got multiples of every single fossil here. I believe these 4 here are the Galarian fossils, which we need at least 2 of each. So we've got plenty of those. So I'm just going to go ahead and store all these in here for now, with the fossils that we already had from exploring. And the next thing we need to do is make our fossil machines. So for our fossil cleaner, to actually clean off the fossils and discover which ones they are, you just do this little recipe here. We're going to make 2 of them. And we're actually going to automate them just like so. Just the chest and a hopper. Fossil cleaner on top of here. And then a chest on top of there. So now you should be able to just take any fossil, put it in the top here, and it'll go through. And when it's done cleaning off that fossil, shouldn't take too long, it'll just go right in this chest here. So we're going to go ahead and clean off 1 of every kind, just to start here. And actually we'll do 2 of the Galarian ones for each of those so we can get all of those ready. So next what we want to do here is actually create the machines that will turn our fossils back into Pokemon. Each one requires 4 different parts: a top, a bottom, a tank, and a computer. So the computer is pretty easy. It's just a piece of obsidian with 4 redstone around it like that. The top is 5 aluminum plates in the shape of an upside down helmet with a redstone in the middle. The base is just 6 aluminum plates like that. And then the tank requires 3 water buckets in the middle with glass panes all around. So we'll have to keep refilling our water here. And then once you've got all those, you just take your top, your bottom, your tank, and your fossil machine display computer thingy, and put them all together like that. We're going to go ahead and place our fossil machines over here now, just like so. And then we take our fossils and we just place them into the machine like that. For the Galarian fossils, you have to first put in one part of it. So here we put in the Drake fossil, and then we're going to put a fish fossil with it, and then it starts reviving that one. So I want to show you guys how you actually get these Pokemon from the fossil machine once they're done. So basically you just right click at the Pokeball and then you take it out. If there's empty space in your party, they'll go in there, otherwise they'll just go into your PC. So I was just looking through some of my recording and realized that the video froze for my last several clips. So in that time I actually managed to catch a Suicune. Took several Pokeballs, but we ended up getting it. So we're going to get a picture of him. And we had also picked up this quest from the village, where we have to defeat 75 Pokemon and capture 25, so I'm going to work on that here a little bit, because this actually will allow us to Dynamax Pokemon. So I'll probably just go around our area here and catch whatever Pokemon we don't have already. So after I finished defeating those 75 Pokemon, a message appeared in the chat. The fallen star feels warm to the touch. So we're going to head back to the village and see what happens next. So now we have to fight other trainers. Defeat 25, okay. That is quite a few. So we're back in town here after defeating 25 trainers, and let's see what he has us do next. Alrighty, so we just got the Dynamax band just off of that. So now we should be able to Dynamax our Pokemon. Okay, so if you go into your inventory here and click this little tab on the left, if you go to the top left, you can equip the Wishing Star. So now that'll be equipped. Because you can only use either that or Mega Evolution, so it'll cancel that one out. Yeah, I can't seem to get my Dynamax to work. I've tried using it against bosses and trainers, which are the only things it should work on, and it hasn't let me do it on either, so if any of you guys know what's up with that in the comments, let me know. Dynamax is definitely on in my world because that one gym leader we fought was able to use it, so I don't know. So I wanted to do one more project before the end of today's video. So I'm going to head over to the ocean monument we found earlier, and I want to set up a little tiny ocean base. It's basically just going to be healer and stuff, PC, and basically just a little area we can camp out when we want either Manaphy or apparently Diancie to spawn. And if it's raining at nighttime, we can get Kyogre as well if we're lucky. I'm also going to make it somewhat of a tower, just a tiny bit. It's going to be pretty open. It'll mostly just be like floors and maybe some support pillars for the other floors, just to make it look decent. So we're probably going to set up like right around here. I know there's a little island over there. Well, it is raining, so maybe we'll get lucky here. So for now, I'm just going to drop down and just make a dirt pillar up here. Probably should have brought my water stone gear, but we'll be okay. So yeah, we'll set up right about here. And we're going to do probably just similar Pokeball design floor. Because it's Pixelmon, you got to. And we're not going to go too crazy big here. Just going to make it just big enough to actually be able to walk around and stuff. So probably something like that. Just do a little circle. So we'll take that out of the middle. We'll get our elevators and some glass for the floor. We're actually going to set up another portal back here, so we don't necessarily have to fly over here every time once we start getting some nether paths made. Didn't actually bring anything to light it. I don't know if our Talon Flame can or not. Let's see if I can do it. Oh yeah. So we can use our Talon Flame to light another portal. Awesome. And over here we'll set up our healer and our PC and get a crafting table in. And we're actually going to dye these, as if you didn't know, you can just right click on either the healer or the PC with the dye and it'll change the color of it. So you can do any of the 16 colors. And then on this other side we'll just set up our ender chest and a bed. Apparently we can't put a bed on glass in this version of Minecraft. Okay, so we'll put it like that then. And we'll probably just put another chest over here for the waterstone armor and anything else we may want to store up here. So we're going to go up 8 blocks here. And then put another elevator. And now we should be able to go up. Yep. And let's do our same little Pokeball design up here. And there we go. Now we got 2 floors in here. And we're just going to make a simple little thing to connect them just in the corners here probably. Just a stone brick pillar. We're going to go ahead and make one more floor here for today. And that's what we're looking like right now. So, not very big, but it'll serve us well. It'll keep us in the area and not drowning. It gives us a little bit of an area to work with. Eventually we'll probably drop a pipe or tube, something down into the mine shaft that's down there. And possibly do the same with the ocean monument. But for now, this is what we'll keep it like. And I think we're going to go ahead and end the episode here. I did some more research on these TMs, and I think they're just not fully working in this version of Pixelmon. So I don't think there's any other way to get any region besides Galar. So if the Galar one doesn't work on your Pokemon, you're kind of out of luck right now. So we may have to do something other than our Breloom because he can't learn that normally, not even as an egg move, so we'll have to find something else. We do have our Shedinja still, and our Scyther, but we also want something that can stun them, put them to sleep, all that stuff. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.